Hello, I am live. I'm actually testing out this broadcast in multiple forums. I'm trying to simultaneously stream to Twitch and YouTube and Facebook. I'm hoping I'll be able to see your chats in any of those places. But otherwise, I'm just going to jump in. I'm going to play a quick tournament here. I'm going to play an instant tournament. I'm going for four in a row. I'm one down. This is number two. I'm going to try and see what happens. Gonna get going. I think my. All right. Let me move this. Make this a little bigger. And move this up a little. Okay. Let's do it. So, 17 highs. Pretty good 17 count. Ace King Jack 10 is a very powerful suit, but I'm still just going to open. Sorry, 1 trump. Not quite good enough to open a club and rebid 2-0. I'm pretty quick to do that, but not today. All right, partner transfers. I have a massive super accept here. 17 prime, Doubleton. Honestly, I could make a game here even if partner has a 0 count. If they've got the right shape. I want to make. I don't know what. So I can show my Doubleton diamond here by bidding 3 diamonds. That's what the robots play. I could do that. I don't play that way. I don't know. To me, it seems a little silly to be telling your opponents what your shape is, because so I don't like that convention. At the same time, it might help the robot bid game more frequently. I don't really know how the robots work. I'm worried I'm going to tell them where my Doubleton is. It just seems dumb. Anyway, I'm not doing it. I'm just going to jump to 3 spades. Here it doesn't say that I don't have a Doubleton, so I'm going to try that. Okay, well, such is life. Such is life. All right, so this is I mean, looking at counting my losers, I'm gonna lose these 2 diamonds. I'm gonna no club losers. It's just gonna come down to whether I can avoid 2 trump losers. This is a good start for them, especially if that's ace Doubleton of diamonds, and then they play another diamond. Um, that's a very good start for the defense. Happy I'm not in game if they were gonna find that lead against game. Yeah, are they definitely? I mean, if the only time roughing with the jack is gonna work is if they have 9 Doubleton of trumps. Is there 9 king 10 9 Doubleton of trumps? That's when roughing with the jack will matter. Roughing with the jack will hurt if they weren't over roughing and they just had a singleton queen or singleton king of spades, because if they have singleton queen or king of spades, I could rough low and then I could cash my ace of spades dropping their singleton honor. Then I could go to dummy and lead towards my jack of spades. So I think I'm gonna rough jack. It seems weird for them to lead from ace third, and honestly, like so what if I lose to they didn't over rough. Awesome. So that means that they might actually have had 10 9 Doubleton of spades. Looking like it. Yeah, no, they just had 2 natural trump tricks. Okay. Hey, I'm getting used to the Pikachu now. I'm figuring it out. Good to see you. All right, I'm gonna happy we didn't bid game. And the game, those 4 losers were going absolutely nowhere, so that's a pretty good start. Oh, average only. I don't think there was any way for me to get rid of the losers. Did anybody actually do better, or was it just completely flat? Where is it? It was just mostly completely flat. Yeah, one person went down. That was okay. That was actually really smart, not over rough there by West. They had King 10 9 of trumps. It's a pretty intelligent thing for the robot to do, because if I had ace queen jack fourth of spades, then it was really important that they didn't over rough. By not over roughing, they were generating themselves a second trump trick with King 10 9. But if I had ace queen jack and they over roughed my jack with the king, then my ace queen would be able to pull their 10 9. So good play by the robot, but it didn't matter because their partner had the queen. All right, so everybody in the whole tournament had 50% board, so it's going to be a slightly lower winning score of this tournament. I'll keep that in mind. 16, 18, too strong for 1 no. Sorry, no, wait, come again. I have 12 and 6 is 18, too strong for 1 no. If anybody is watching on YouTube or Facebook, please make a comment. I'm hoping I'll be able to see it. This is a Twitch stream, but I'm trying to get it going in multiple places. Yeah, one spade got passed around. It's going to be a pretty normal contract. Everybody in at every table had the same one spade opener and the same pass. So it looks like they've led queen from queen doubleton of hearts. I'm going to get trumps out on this hand as fast as I possibly can. So I'm going to win the ace, and I'm going to just play ace king and a spade. I don't want them to get that heart rough, and if I play ace king of spades and a spade, then they if they get a rough, it's going to be with their natural trump trick. So I'm going to start by throwing a diamond, play a third round of spades, throw a club. Okay, I've got a diamond trick. So if what's interesting now is if East has the king of clubs, they're gonna get end played. I'm gonna leave the jack of hearts. They're gonna duck. That's their best bet is to duck. But now if they don't have any diamonds left and they have the king of clubs, they're gonna have to lead a club now, and I will make an over trick. But no. All right. Again, that was the best I could do on this hand. There's nothing I could do to avoid losing. Losing two trumps, a heart, those were for sure losers. Ace, king of diamonds, and I couldn't have avoided any of those losers. That should be a decent score, yeah, and it was. It was almost the top, actually, 85%. But somebody did better. Somebody did better. How did you do better? Somebody opened one no trump and got away with 90 to pip the 80. Well done. Okay. Oops. Let's go back. I meant to click this. All right. Number 3, 15 highs. This is a hand where if I open a diamond and my partner bids a spade, I'm going to have no good rebid. This is a perfect example of a time where you need to open one no trump with a singleton honor. A diamond pass, a spade pass, a no trump, which is what a lot of people would do with this hand. And I always joke about it a little bit because if you open a diamond and over a spade you rebid one no trump, you're showing 12 to 14 balanced. And this hand doesn't have 12 to 14 points, and it isn't balanced. So it's better if we just convey our hand in one bid, one no, and if partner transfers to spades, it doesn't have to be a bad spot. And king of spades is definitely more of a stopper where, hey, how are you? I did get a YouTube comment. Awesome that this works. Cool. I'm trying streaming on multiple platforms, so welcome, and I'm glad you're here watching live. So thank you. I'm trying to win 4 in a row. This is number 2 of these 12-board ACBL instant match point tournaments. I'm going to win this club. So this is interesting because I could guarantee 7 tricks right now. If I was playing imps, I would just lead a diamond out right now and let them have the king of diamonds and just take my 7 tricks. But at match points, I could take a ton of tricks on this hand, particularly if they don't shift to spades. And even the spade suit, I have a slow stopper here, so it's not. It's not the end of the world if they attack spades. So I'm going to lead the 10 of hearts. Hopefully they'll cover. Okay, that's a good start. So now I can go after diamonds, which is really what I want to do. Diamonds is the suit. Good to note that 8 of hearts fell, so even if the 4 hearts are 4-1. Now, if this finesse wins, I'm in really good shape. But okay, didn't work out. But so I'm only going to end up taking 7 tricks now because what's going to happen is I could duck this, but if I duck it, how many tricks could they take? They could take 3 spades and a heart. So it's the same thing. Is there a reason for me to duck? Why not? I'll duck 3 spades and a heart. It's not going to matter. This won't affect me. I'm trying to see. I know I have 7 tricks. Perfect. So now they've shifted to a diamond, so I can win the diamond and lead a heart to try to set up my hearts. They can take 3 spades, but they have to do it. They didn't. Perfect. So now I'm going to get a ton of tricks. This is going to be a great result. See, the robots, they just can't, they'll never play me for a singleton, so sometimes it just breaks down their process when you have a hand that they're not expecting. With that said, I wasn't doing that. I didn't open one no trump for that reason. I opened one no trump because it was the only bid for my hand. But a side benefit is the robots just can't place you on a hand. All right, hopefully that'll bump me up to first place, and then try and hold the lead the rest of the way. It did. We're up to 80%, so you can see that. Boom, full top. That was excellent. I'm glad I ducked that club. It's amazing how with the robots, just leaving them on lead, if it's safe to do so, is a winner. Okay, so spade, two spades. I have a really nice hand, but I have the wrong shape to bid. If I double, I'm a pessimist. I think my partner's going to bid my shortest suit. They're going to bid diamonds, so I'm just going to pass and defend on this hand. Double could work. Oh, wow. Wow, partner balance. I have an amazing hand. I know partner's got short spades. I know partner's got. This says 10 to 16 total points. But I'm bidding game. That's amazing. Even with partner not having a good enough hand to overcall two hearts, I still think I'm going to make a game because, well, I mean, look, it could go down, but I'm bidding it. What am I going to do? Okay, so game turned out to be not a great contract. I'm going to lose two diamonds off the top, and I'm going to maybe lose two clubs. So, not amazing. If the queen of clubs is on side, I'm going to make it. I'm not happy about this, though, because the opponent's the opening bid is with West, so the chances are that the points are over there. I'm gonna start by setting up diamonds. Because there's a small chance that if the diamond's set up, I might be able to throw three clubs from my hand. Like, yeah, now I'm in business, unless they can take a diamond rough. And they didn't, so perfect. So now I can just pitch three clubs and draw trumps and make it. So as long as the trumps break not 4-0. All right, perfect. So now I can come back, finish drawing trumps, and never worry about that club finesse. Awesome. That should be another good board. I guess if I doubled, it would have been the same thing. Looks like it was an 80% board. Yeah. Like if I doubled two spades, which is a ridiculously bad bid, I can't double because double not ridiculously bad, but it's anti percentage. Let's put it that way. It's not my style to make bids like that. I have 19. Usually, not really any good reason to upgrade 10, 18, 19. But again, these robots. Thank you, Babs. I'm now. Maybe you can help me test it. I'm streaming simultaneously now to Twitch, to YouTube, and to Facebook. I'm hoping they're all working. So far, I've seen comments from YouTube and from Twitch. I don't know how to check the Facebook one. But so trying something new, and. So I have 19. Do I open 2-0 or do I open a club? Pretty close. I like the lead coming into my hand, but at the same time, if we have partner's going to pass 2-0 sometimes, I'm just going to do the normal thing and open a club. Club, a diamond overcall, partner bid a heart showing 4 or more hearts. I'm going to bid 2-0 now to show my shape. I can't. This doesn't. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about Facebook. I would. No problem. So I don't get to show my 4 spades by bidding 2-0, but 2 spades would show an unbalanced hand, a different hand type. I don't have that different hand type, so looks like it would have been better for me to have opened 2-0 trump just because it would have kept maybe some of the information quiet. Although that being said, if I opened 2-0, partner would have been Stamen. I would have showed my 4 spades, and so they might not have let a spade. Now they've let a spade. I would have liked them to have let a diamond or a heart. I'm going to lead the jack of hearts now. Good. They always cover. They needed to cover. Now it's time to play diamonds. It's the only suit that I really need to lead from dummy. So I could try the 9. I could try the jack. The jack gives me my best chance at taking 3 tricks, I think. I guess the jack and the 9 are the same. Jack will get it done a little bit quicker. Okay. All right, that's not bad. Let's see. Ooh, they had 5 diamonds. So maybe if I did go that route of opening 2-0 trump and then maybe they would have let a diamond, but that wouldn't have helped me. I guess I still got a diamond trick. The only difference is now I can't let them in. So they pitched a spade. Let's check the spades. They're breaking. I'm going to keep the diamond and I'm going to keep the heart and dummy, just because it means that they both have to keep their cards. So hey, it doesn't really matter though. It looks like I'm only going to take these 3 tricks. Yeah, so there's nothing I can do here. I'm just going to take my 9 tricks. If I let the opponents in, it wouldn't have mattered. They both had 2 clubs and a good card in their hand. It should be a flat board. It was not a flat board. That was a top. Why was that a top? What did I do that was special? I got to game. I showed my 18, 19 points. That was. That's another route to go with 19 to show open 1 no. That'll burn you, and also to rebid 1 no. I see. So I have a feeling this one's going to be a breeze. We're halfway through with 83%, and I say that famous last words. What do we have? 8, 11, and 5 is 16. A normal 1 no. Yeah, exactly. I should. All right. So, partner transferred and showed a slam try. That's interesting. So when you play Texas transfers, when you just want to play game over 1 no, you just give a 4 heart transfer to your partner. So when you use Jacoby transfer and then jump to 4, it's saying something, and that something is a mild slam try. And you see it says no shortness. The partner doesn't have a singleton. We actually have a decent hand. I don't like my jacks. The jacks are really ugly cards, and I don't like the fact that I don't have a trump fit, but I don't need a trump fit really to bid on. But anyway, I'm not trying to bid aggressive slams. That's not if you've been watching me a while, I have a very passive style. I'm not going to gamble. I'm going to take my plus scores as much as I possibly can. Okay, so it looks like slam is not going to be bad or good. We're going to win this heart, and I'm going to run the 9 of spades to see if I can pick up 4-1 or sorry, Queen Jack of spades on side. No such luck. Okay, and that's the end of the hand. Now I'm just going to play the Ace King of spades and hope they're not 4-1. Well, I don't actually. I guess I hope they are 4-1 now, because I have the rest of the tricks. Claim, because I'm going to use my King Jack of Hearts to throw away Dummy's club, and otherwise everything's good. So I'm going to claim. All right, that's still a good board. What happened there? It seemed like my percent didn't drop, so it's still an above average board, 60. Okay. 13, a nice Flannery hand. I don't have a choice but to open a heart. Perfect. Nice 1 spade response from partner. Partner's inviting me to game. I only have 13, but I have a pretty good hand, knowing particularly because partner doesn't have a heart fit. So I know partner's only got a doubleton club. So 5-4-2-2s are usually good hands. So speaking of somebody being passive, but now here I am with only 13 highs. I'm going to accept this game try. But I like my doubletons. I like the ace of hearts. I like the king of spades. I like that I have the ace of clubs in partner's game try suit. So I'm going to accept and bid game. See how we do. Lots of features of my hand. You might notice that I'm speaking at a kind of faster pace in these streams than I do with Rob in the Wednesday morning tournament, if you're used to them. I'm kind of trying to zip through and play more hands, and I'm not stopping to go over the little details in the same way. Maybe I will at another stage, but right now I'm just kind of testing software and getting through this stuff. And I have to pick up a child at school in not very long, so I'm trying to get through these at a decent pace. Interesting hand. Okay, so they were smart to lead trumps right away. That was definitely the winning approach. And there's a lot going on this hand because I can see that I could probably get rid of my nine of clubs on that king queen of diamonds. But then that would mean that I'm trying to set up the south hand. And if I'm trying to set up the south hand, their trump lead has done a good job of getting in front of it because I'm going to need to ruff a ton of hearts in the north hand in order to set up the south hand. It looks like I might have an easier time setting up the north hand. And so what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to actually win this spade in north, and I'm going to try and set up the club suit by double finessing. The first finesse is going to be a club to the 9. The second one's going to be a roughing finesse. And they can't play trumps. Okay. So I know the queen of spades is probably offside because they led a trump. People don't usually lead trumps from the queen of spades, queen of trumps. But at this point, I might be able to change tact because the ten of spades is gone. I actually think that I'm going to forget about the club suit and I am going to go about cross ruffing on this hand because I feel like what bad can happen to me. Um, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to let's see how this hand plays out now. I'm going to change directions here. I'm going to play heart to the ace, heart ruff, club to the ace, heart ruff, club rough it with the, yeah, okay, watch this. So heart to, I really hope my club doesn't get rough. That'll make this hand. Oh, the club was good. Okay. So that makes this even easier. All right. I'm going to lose the queen of spades, but I knew that was going to happen. So I made 4. I lost a spade. What did I lose? I lost a spade. I lost a club and I lost an diamond. I don't think I could have made 5. Like after they got off to that trump lead, maybe they no, because if I played a diamond, they would have just played a second trump. And once they played 2 rounds of trumps on the hand, I can't set up my heart suit. In order to set up my heart suit, I would have needed to rough 3 hearts and dummies. So the trump lead really foiled that opportunity. So anyway, I still ended with an 82% board, partly because I bid game. And you can see that the things that I was evaluating in the beginning, they really did matter. The fact that I had the ace of hearts versus even like the king queen was just so much better on this hand because partner has a singleton. I know partner had a singleton. So the stuff that I valued during the hand, even the jack of spades was a very good card. Those were the things that caused me to bid game, even though I only had 13 points. The same thing, they kind of ended up mattering on this hand. All right, 5 hands left. Wow, 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 wow. This is a monster. Partner's got short clubs, and we have the perfect 19 points. Other than not having a doubleton or a singleton somewhere, we have an insanely good hand. I don't see how we're going to stay at a slam on this hand. Partner has an opening bid. We have 19 points. The danger is partner might have only 3 spades. I'm going to start with a Q bid. I don't know how this is going to work with the robots, but I don't really know what else I'm supposed to do. I want to make a forcing bid. Partner bid 4 diamonds, showing 4 diamonds. I guess I just gotta. I need to go. What do I need? 5 no trump is grand slam force. I can't do that. All right, I'm just gonna bid 6 spades. Maybe I should have just done this the first time. I don't see how I can have a constructive auction with the robots. Okay, so it turns out, what do we belong in this hand? Where do we belong? I guess 6 spades is as good as anything. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to win the Ace of Clubs. Welcome to all my viewers. Please feel free to interact during the chat. I'm happy to see that the numbers are growing slowly but surely. I know that I have not put a schedule out for these, which definitely affects it. I'm going to make up a schedule. Right now, I'm just trying to feel out the software, doing this when I can, playing some instant tournaments, playing doing some bidding practice with my partners. Basically, every day I'm doing something. I've been doing something to refine my software skills and produce a little bit of content. Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be on Twitch. It's definitely a new area, and I think that it's great because there's younger people. Like I already see in the comments that yeah, if Trump's are 4-0, that's definitely 5-0. I mean, it's definitely a not going to be good. But what am I going to do? Okay, now I can claim because I'm not gonna need to rough this. I can just claim. I can draw trumps and use the Jack of Hearts as a discard for my last card here. All right, we're holding first, holding 80%. This is good news. 7, 7, 14. I can't speak it, but I can definitely understand it. Or at least it's been a while since I've been to Sweden. So I'm not as feeling as strong with my Swedish, but there were times at the dinner table at my wife's house, wife's parents' place, or at their cottage, where they'll all have an argument in Swedish, and suddenly I would pipe up and say something in English that's completely in the context of the conversation, and they all look over like, "What? What do you mean?" Because as long as I know the subject of what people are talking about, I can get by in Swedish. Honestly, but the funny thing about when I've learned Swedish was that when I used to speak French somewhat fluently, and because I learned it from grade 1 in Canada, but then later in life when I learned Swedish, it's like it pasted right over French in my brain. So when I try and think of a word in French, the Swedish word now comes to mind. So I don't have the capacity for 3 languages, or maybe bridge is one language that's taken up a good chunk of my memory. So this is 14. This is a pretty good 14 count. Ace, Queen, Jack, Fourth is a nice. Those cards are working really well together. The thing I like about opening one no trump in this spot is I'm preempting the opponents potentially out of bidding spades. I don't have the spade suit, so if I open a club, it looks like I might end up on defense when I don't want to be. But the problem, obviously, with opening one no trump is that I only have 14 and I don't really have anything to help. I'm kind of doing a little bit of both. The question is, are you playing sensibly with bots, or are you trying to exploit them? I'm not. I don't have. It's not my character to just completely try to do completely bizarre things. I'm trying to win 4 in a row. These things. I am testing out opening the wrong minor sometimes, and maybe opening some slightly weird one nos. But for the most part, I'm trying to win, and not trying to have a weird result. I'm trying to win 4 in a row of these instant tournaments. I want to see if I can get a streak longer than 3. Rob and I have only managed 3 in the 8 board ones on Wednesday mornings on his YouTube channel on Bridge Lesson, and but now I'm trying to win 4 in a row. But I thought the 12 that I would have an easier time winning 4 in a row of the 12 board ones, because the more boards would benefit a better player. So it just gives time to kind of weed out somebody going on a good streak of 8 hands. And yeah, definitely if towards the end of a tournament, I'm inclined to do some really weird stuff. Yeah, so I could open a diamond. Certainly, if I was going to open a minor, I would open a diamond. Although it's funny, the robots don't like avoid your lead, avoid the suit you open. Like they are happy to lead the suit that you open. So I don't really get a benefit on that end of things. I'm not sure. So I'm going to open. I do want to try Zenith. A Zenith Daylong. I'm happy to. I need to find. After I'm done this, you'll point me to the right spot. I'm opening one no anyway. You'll point me to the right spot, and I'm thrilled with this outcome. I'm happy to have my hand hidden, have the robots. Wow, and they did have the spade suit. This worked out absolutely perfectly. So after I'm done, you can point me to where they are, and I'd be happy to try them. That sounds like a great idea. So. Is that I was joking with somebody that maybe you. I'm not good at processing these names about that I think those Zeniths pay money prizes, and I was saying that might be my new way of making a living. It was with XSK. I don't know how to pronounce people's names. This is a new world for me. I'm used to having people's first and last names. Like I don't know what to call you guys. Do I read your names out um, by spelling, or I guess I have to watch your streams to hear how you pronounce your own names. That's the All right. So let's make this hand anyway. On my way, I'm gonna win the ace of spades. I need to draw trumps before I really want to attack clubs, but at the same time, this is kind of one of these hands where I might want to keep trumps in my hand. I have to draw trumps though. It's too likely I'm going to lose a diamond rough. I'm going to play one round of trumps. Okay, where do I want to be? Well, I can always get back to my hand, so I'm going to unblock. I'm going to have a million entries to my hand, so it looks like every finesse is losing. Okay, I was really hoping that they didn't play back a diamond and make me have to decide right then. So that's it. Now I just have to take the diamond finesse and see what happens. Okay. Oh, maybe that was really dumb. Actually, I didn't stop and think about the points. I maybe there, I knew I don't know. I know that they had the ace king of hearts and the king of clubs is 10. So no, they still had room for the king of diamonds provided they didn't even with the jack of spades. So that wasn't a bad play. All right, made two should be good. Yeah, it looks like it didn't affect my score. Yeah, there we go. All right, three more. 15. This is I could open a no trump on this hand too, but this is kind of like what I'm saying. I did do the road to victory videos exactly. I was streaming before it was cool, and then I kind of lost my way. Got had kids, got busy doing other things, and stopped. So I used to hack together my streams. We didn't have OBS or any of these streaming software, so I was using video editing software, my webcam, linking everything up together. It was like it was a real process back then. Yeah, thank you. What I loved about them is they were really real world. To me, like usually when you're reading about bridge or learning about bridge, you only see perfect hands in books and in bulletins and whatever. But we had disasters and those got covered. And thanks, I really appreciate that you like them. And I haven't been back to watch them. I think that was 10 years ago now. It's pretty scary. Oh yeah, I'm not opening a no trump. I don't ever really do with five of a major and a four card minor. So and this is why because I have a pretty good rebid. This isn't great. I have 15. This could be in my view. This is 8 to 12 total points. Total points with the robots. The robots giving themselves 3 points for a void, or 2 points for a singleton, or 1 point for a doubleton. That's not going to be very useful in 3 no trump. This is a terrible description of what three clubs should mean. The robot should definitely not be playing. The robot should definitely not be counting dummy points in this auction or shortness points because I'm going to be thinking 3 no, and so this is pretty difficult. Uh, yeah, I don't know whether I'm supposed to bid game because like if they've got 8 to 12 total points and not 8 to 12 high, if they said like if it was like 11 high card points, I'd want to bid 3 no. What's up, Krish? How you doing? Yeah. Kit's corner is a little too intense for me. It's funny. He's amazingly prolific. I cannot believe the amount of content that he has made, and he just keeps pumping them out there. He's amazing. I can't. I'm not a person who processes by reading. I've never been able to read, so I can't really. I don't read a lot of his articles, and I can't. I can't stay with it. My attention span just doesn't live that long enough or survive that long enough. All right, what am I doing over three clubs? Feels weird to pass, but I think I'm just gonna pass. This is probably anti-field because I'm guessing most people with their 15 points are going to. Uh, sorry. What does it say? Oh, this is saying, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm passing. Let's see, because sometimes they're just gonna have like 5 card support, and I don't know. I don't know. This could easily be wrong. Yeah. So this is gonna 3 no. Is 3 no? What it was my bid? It was my other choice, and looks like 3-0 is going to have a tough time. Certainly the ace of diamonds offside. I'm hoping the king of spades is with West, because then no, partner would have been playing no trumps. So I can cover king. I'm going to duck. The reason I'm going to duck is because I think with the ace of diamonds being over here, the king of spades rates to be over here. And so I can pick which opponent is going to win this trick. And then they're probably going to shift to a spade no matter which one of them. So absolutely, that's 100% a great point. That partner could have bid two spades here as impossible two spades, so three clubs, perfect point. So three clubs should just be this basic courtesy raise, no question about it, and so it should be a worse hand. This is a perfect hand for three clubs, to be completely honest with you. I love bidding three clubs with partner's hand. The robot did nothing wrong. It's the explanation that I've got a problem with. That's not good. They led from Queen Doubleton. Ooh, I wish I had covered now. All right. So I can play ace king. Yeah, I can just play ace king of clubs, and maybe I should go heart to the ace heart rough first, and because maybe I might be able to, if the king of hearts comes down third, I might be able to throw away the that spade from dummy. That's probably the way to go, but maybe I might end up in some trouble. Because the other possibility is just to what bad can happen to me then? I can play ace of heart to the ace, heart rough, club to the ace, heart rough, club to the king, heart. Yeah, I'm fine. If the hearts are 5-1, that might be bad. 5-2, I mean, which sounds like they very well might be with that Doubleton diamond over there. Although, what are they not coming in the bidding? How many points did I have? 15, and dummy had 8, so that's 23. And so if we had 23, they had 17 points in a 9-card spade fit. So West probably only has 4 spades, or why they could have overcalled a spade over a heart with king somethings of spades. It's weird that there's 9 spades out and nobody bid spades. It's West who had the opportunity, the best opportunity to bid spades. I'm not doing the heart. I'm not finessing the heart. I feel like with the ace jack of diamonds offside, it's just less likely. Plus, I just think they would have, the more points West has. I guess they didn't have enough to overcall. I'm not doing it. I'm not going for broke here with the heart finesse. I don't think it's right. Where am I, by the way? Am I in dummy? I mean, I get wanting to go for broke, but I'm not going to do it. So my options are to rough out the hearts, or to draw trumps and then try to set up dummy kind of thing. The only time it's going to be bad to rough out the hearts is if they are if the hearts are 5-2. But if the hearts are 4-3 with the king dropping, I might make 5. So I think I'm going that route. I'm risking it. Ace of hearts, heart rough. Waiting to see that king of hearts, please. No. All right, so whatever. This is a break-even spot. I'm gonna get to come to my hand, and now if the king of hearts is onside, so that would have worked. That was the winner. DT, I need you to have control of the mouse. All right, I'm gonna claim and give them that spade. All right, it's still a very good board. Why? Because people were in game. I got 64%. Were people going down in 3-0? 5 clubs was going down. Nobody got to 3-0. How did they not get to 3-0? Did they bid? They bid 4 clubs. So that was not in my rep. That was not. My choices were. If I bid 3-0, partner would have pulled the 4 clubs. Okay. Yeah, 3-0 is definitely my possible win. All right, this is an easy 1-0 for me. In range. Terrible rebid problem if I open a minor. Kind of stoppers in both majors, although I don't really care about the stoppers, to be honest. All right, so partner at 6 hearts in an invite. 9 points, 9 total points. I don't want to hear about total points. I want to hear about high card points. I know you have shortness. You have a 6-card suit. Of course, you've got at least 2 points. Anytime you have a 6-card suit, you have at least 2 shortness points. I don't see the point of having total points here. It's not a helpful description. I want 8, 9 points. Like, I want to know, like, my partner at the club, when they bid 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, 3 hearts, they have like 8 points and 6 hearts. That's easy to evaluate in that spot. It's not so easy when they do this total point garbage. But I think I'm gonna go game. I like my Oh no, I only have 15 highs. The king queen jack of clubs, I take it back. I'm slowing down. I thought I had more high cards. I like that I have a doubleton spade. That's a good feature. The king of spades is likely to be a good card. The ace of diamonds is likely to be a good card. The queen of hearts is obviously a really good card. King queen jack of clubs, that could be. I would rather just have the ace of clubs, to be honest, in those six. So that part's bad. If they lead diamonds, it's not like it's very possible that I might not have time to set up my clubs. Like, what if partner's including 3 points because they're club void over there? Maybe I should pass. The ten of hearts is another really good card. I don't know. This is pretty close. What did it say? 9 total points. I've claimed I'm passive. But this really feels like a good enough hand to big game. I'm all prime. I don't have any queens and jacks other than the ones that are supporting my king of clubs. I think people will big game. I don't know. If everybody else is bidding game, I want a big game. If everybody else is passing, I want to pass. I think people are aggressive. I mean, they might not open one no. Yeah, it's that part alone. If they don't open one no, if I didn't open one no, it might have gone a club, a heart, a no trump, two hearts. I'm just passing. I'm not trying to push to a 24-point game. Plus, I'm going to spread the discipline across the world. You guys can all become more disciplined players because you've given me perfect. I'm very happy to see that dummy. I don't want East to be in, so I'm going to win this card. I could play clubs first, but honestly, I just want to draw trumps. This is going to come down to the spade finesse. If they didn't cover. They didn't cover. Would they cover with king? The robots cover a lot, but whatever. I'm just taking the finesse. All right, sweet. Yeah, exactly. Match points is not. You're not usually wanting to wanting to get the game. I'm going to throw a club and try to deceive them a little. Club to the king. It's looking good. Their best bet now is to cross with a diamond and get a spade through. Um, Whatever. I needed that finesse. I needed two finesses to win, basically, to make game. We definitely were in the right contract. All right, king of spades and claim should be good anyway. Okay, I don't know anything about having moderators, DT. So I'm gonna definitely get information about that offline. I'm so happy to see so many people commenting. That's like what I was waiting for. I wanted to get the action going on the comment threads. In fact, I got to make this a little bigger for myself so I can read. It's great to see everybody commenting and getting more active. I think that's one of the cool parts of Twitch for sure is the community you guys have built in the bridge area and I see the communities going on. It's pretty awesome. So I would like to deal with moderating chat for sure. I know from moderating bridge winners that it is an insane job when you just have an open channel and let people say whatever they want. And then you set rules, and then you have decisions to make about whether things are okay by the rules or not. But obviously, I'm pretty much okay with most things in the chat. I don't care if you even call me names. I have thick skin when it comes to my bridge. I make lots of mistakes, and yeah, exactly. That's okay. So that's a good idea. I'll definitely add some of you guys as moderators if you would be willing. That I would appreciate it for sure. All right. So two options here. I could double or I can bid two diamonds. I stand out. Kind of want to bid. I would normally double with a hand like this, but I would know that with my partners that I could correct clubs to diamonds and not show a huge hand. This is a pretty good hand anyway, so I don't really feel like I'd be overstating it. I really want to bring spades into. I completely agree that the ACBL is being completely inconsistent with how they're handling the cheaters. It doesn't make sense that one person could be banned for 3 years and another person can be banned for 8 months for doing pretty much almost equal offenses. It seems ridiculous. All right, so partner made a free bid at two spades. They chose to bid two spades. If it had gone double past two spades, I couldn't read much into this. But when they bid two spades, they definitely chose to do so. They have a hand. You can see here it says 7 to 10 total points. Oh, no, that's them. 6 to 10 total points. 4 plus spades. I have a really good hand. All I need from partner is the king of spades, really, to make game. So I think I'm gonna go game. I'm not. It just looks like we're gonna make a game. Give me the king. Well, not anymore, but the king of spades was all I needed. Yeah, Wilea's been amazing in helping me understand a lot of things about about Twitch and the platform and Discord and just I'm grateful to her about to them about for their help and all right. So I got the king of spades, but the diamond void really hurt this hand a lot. It's really cut my communication. I don't see. I think that I need. This is weird. This is very very weird because I can't set up my diamonds and get back to my hand now that they've tapped me. Like look what's happened to me. Um, yeah, this is bad news. Obviously, I'm going down. I should have maybe just played passive. So what I'm seeing here is that I can't set up my diamonds and then get back to my hand enough times. To after drawing trumps to enjoy them. But maybe I can set up dummies clubs. So we'll just go back to the bidding. They open a heart. They have 6 hearts on my left. They have 3 hearts on my right, or maybe only a doubleton. And they don't have 4 spades on my right. So that's not what they doubled on. Right. That's one interesting piece of this puzzle. The spades are not breaking badly. I think that I need to get the club set up rather than setting up my hand now. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to lead a club. I was hoping they'd pop up with the king, but they didn't. Okay, so now if the clubs are not good though, I'm in a lot of trouble. So what am I gonna do now? So I can play the ace king diamonds, throwing away the 2 hearts. But if the clubs, yeah, then I'm just down one. That's basically my best shot. I don't think I'm gonna make it though. So I'm gonna play ace king diamonds and throw away. I wish I could ruff one more heart. No, that wouldn't help me. I take it back. So I'm just gonna play ace king diamonds, and if the clubs aren't breaking, I'm down one, and such is life. But if they are breaking, I don't think they are because they've got 6 hearts, and so far we've seen they have 2 diamonds and they have 2 spades and they have 2 clubs. So there rates to be a third diamond over here. I didn't see a diamond on her drop, did I? Oh, all right. I can't. Well, that's good. And now the 9 of clubs. Anybody? Anybody? Boom. All right. Now we're talking. That sounds like a victory. I can't imagine my 80% game would have dropped with a 790 on the last hand. So sweet. All right, so that's 2 in a row. I'm going for 4 in a row. I kind of have time for one more. I got to leave at 2:45 to get my to get to pick up my son at school. All right, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna go. I'm going one more, but this one's gonna be a faster one. 3 in a row. We're going for. I want to get to 4. I don't want to. I gotta do it quickly. Let's go. 15, 1-0. Let's do it quickly. I'm gonna do a little less stopping and waiting, and a little more going and going. Thank you. I thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the compliments. Trying. This is going to be a nice, easy, quick hand. They got off to the right lead, unfortunately, but after that, this is just straightforward. Um, all right, got a rough ace. There's just no reason for me not to because I've got king, jack, and the 10. Oh, did everybody follow suit on that last trick? I didn't see. I guess it probably won't matter, but I'm pretty. They did follow suit. I know. I don't want help. I'm not allowed to have help. It's an ACBL tournament. Don't tell me. All right, perfect. Flat hand. All right. Another one no. Simple, straightforward. on our way. Yeah, I mean, I don't have strong opinions about the cheating bans and stuff, but I know consistency is really important. And honestly, as far as I'm concerned, the more the more people are willing to just admit that they've cheated, the punishment, to me, knowing somebody's a cheat and is the worst kind of punishment. Like if people knew that I was a cheater, or called me a cheater, and if I cheated and people started knowing me as a cheater, that would be the punishment for me. Kicking me out of bridge, okay, that's a worse punishment, but honestly, just being known as a cheat is got to be a ridiculously bad punishment alone. If like all the people I know that have cheated lately, I've lost so much respect for them. I find that that they let's put it this way, that I now consider that anybody who's cheated in online bridge, I now look back to the matches that I played against them, and I think, would those people have taken advantage of their partner's hesitations with like slightly and do things, little things like looking at their opponent's scorecards and things like that? Like I've lost my faith in those. So to me, just it would be punishment. I don't even think we need to ban these people. I just think put their names on a list and let everybody know that they have cheated. And I spent my whole life competing against cheaters. I actually was thinking about going back. I have a hand that I played against Fantonia Nunes that was on video on YouTube, and I wanted to go back and actually talk about the hand, and how during my thought process of the hand, I was declaring a hand against them in the World Championships, and I'm thinking, well, they're cheating, so there's no way they would do this. That thought process actually went through my head as I played them in a World Championship. So I've kind of lived my life with cheaters around me and tried to beat them or not beat, like whatever. I just never been allowed to say anything about it. To me, the punishment of everybody knowing they're cheating is so gratifying to me that it doesn't, like, I don't need to hear. I don't care if they play bridge or not. I don't care about the number of days that they're off, that they're kicked off. Yeah, the stars because I've represented my country. Or that I've won an event. Yeah, there you go. All right, sorry, lost track. I used a bunch of time now instead of playing. But what am I doing? All right, back here, Stamen. Okay, another pretty straightforward hand. I have 5 diamonds and 4 spades is 9 and 2 hearts is 11. I have a chance at a 12th trick in hearts. There's a pretty clear cut way to play this heart suit. If I finesse into east, I'm risking losing a club. I'm losing a heart. So my extra trick is going to come from this heart suit. I'm going to want to make sure that I don't lose the trick to east. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to win this spade in my hand. I'm going to cash a diamond just to make sure that they're breaking. I don't know if that matters or not, honestly, if they're breaking, but I'm gonna do it. And now I'm just gonna. I feel like maybe I'm just supposed to lead the jack of hearts, and if they don't cover, then maybe have a backup plan. But um, that's usually a robot thing because they'll always cover, but maybe not with the king and the dummy. I'm going to just play king of hearts, jack of hearts, and then they'll get the club at the end if the heart finesse is wrong. Oh, the queen of hearts fell, so there you go. All right, so I will claim I'm going to lose the last trick. I'm not, no reason for me to play the clubs. That was nice for time. They dropped the queen. Is that really what happened? They dropped the queen under my king? What? That really happened. Yeah, but what happened? So I won't wait. Nice play, robot. Wow. What is it like? How could that even happen? They thought their partner had ace 10 fifth of hearts, and they were getting the queen out of the way. That's what happened. They must have been trying to beat the hand. They must not know its match points. That's what happens. They must not know it's the robots don't know the form of scoring. Their entire goal was to beat the hand. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing that the robot did that. So the robot was thinking that if their partner had ace 10 fifth of hearts, then they have a chance to beat this hand. Uh, yeah, well, partner would have needed to duck with the ace 10 to keep the communication because it was West that was going to be getting in with the ace of clubs or whatever honor. So East would have ducked the ace 10 fifth of hearts so that their partner could get in to play a heart through the king jack or whatever that is, the jack then. So yeah, so that part of it would make sense, but yeah. All right, where are we? Spade opener. Some people are cruising ahead of us here. I'm in fourth after two hands. It's pretty standard to compete with this hand. I have no interest in inviting game with 13 highs. Three spades has no invitational connotations. My partner's supposed to pass three spades, whether they have 10 or 5 or whatever. And sure enough, we have 4 top losers on this hand. So I could go after diamonds and try to throw away a club. Um, I don't. Maybe that's the right thing to do. They should never cover king of diamonds here without a diamond stopper, though. But they either have king 8 fourth or of diamonds over here. It's weird that they covered. They probably have king doubleton or singleton king. They should not be covering here. I'm just leading a trump. It could be right to play diamond diamond, but I'm just leading a trump. Maybe they'll still get it wrong. No, I'll drop the jack here. All right, please don't be 3-3 diamonds. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, diamonds were king 8 fourth. So it was the same, I guess, for them to cover. They would have roughed with the 10 of spades. Didn't matter. Completely flat hand. This is a pretty good hand. Opening bid, but I got to remember my partner overcalled, so we don't necessarily have a game just because I have 13 points. Um, I showed 13 total points. My partner showed support for spades and 13 to 19. Okay, perfect. Let's go to game. That sounds good to me. All right, king of clubs leads pretty friendly. That's gonna make this hand. Oh, we make a slam. Holy cow! Partner had a perfect hand for me. All right, so I'm gonna be able to throw away one of my clubs on the queen of hearts, and I'm gonna just draw trumps anyway. What am I doing? If they're 2-2, I can just claim basically. They are. Okay, I'm just gonna claim. Nothing happening. For 4 hands in, nothing has happened in this game. All right. This looks like it could be something. No, so Cupid by the overcaller, yeah, it's supposed to show a good hand. Like yeah, it is. That's you got it exactly right. That it's not. It shouldn't really be support. You're supposed to support your partner with when you have a fit in that auction. Only time Cupid shows a fit is when your partner opens the bidding, or when your partner when your partner opens the bidding, or when your partner overcalls. Those are the only 2 times Cubids actually show a fit. Otherwise, Cubids are just kind of, I have a forcing bid. I don't know what to do. So yeah, you're absolutely right. That's not what 2 clubs should have been, but that's what it was. I was really hoping partner would support hearts. I think I'm just gonna go 6 clubs. I mean, I don't really see another way around this. I know I'm like a huge favorite to bid make 7. I don't really know what's 5 diamonds. Oh, okay. That looks like a pretty reasonable bid, but I don't know what good that's gonna do. Um, yeah, the problem is with the roll. Oh, you know what I can do? No, what's 5 no trump? Is that Grand Slam force? No. Okay. Oh, that sounds good. 6 plus total points. That's a very effective bid. All right, I'm gonna go 6 clubs. You think 4 no would be key card and clubs? I guess like that. No, it's not. There's just no meaning here. I'm just gonna bid 6 clubs. I don't know. It could be right to be in 7, but could be right. We could be off the ace king of trumps. All right, we belonged in hearts. Partner should have known that. Um, It's actually not a great contract here. We're going to be, oh, I mean, it's pretty reasonable. Sorry, it is a great contract. It's on one of two finesses. I'm going to lead the jack of clubs here. And yeah, I was actually not going to, I was not going to um, finesse if they didn't cover, because I felt like they had to cover in this spot. They didn't know what the situation was. So I'm cold for six now. I can run the queen of spades now. What I'm worried about a little bit is hearts breaking badly. Um, is there anything bad that can happen to me by running the queen of spades first? No, because they're not going to have four hearts on my left. So they could have a void in spades. No, I'm running the queen of spades now. Okay, now I have some communication so that if the hearts break badly, let me cash the 10 of clubs. Okay. You don't have four hearts, do you? I can play the ace of hearts now. And if that would give him 1048. What did they show? 8 diamonds? 7 diamonds. Could you have four hearts? So I'm only worried about 4-0 hearts, right? That's the last thing I have to think about on this hand is can hearts break 4-0, about making 7. The problem is that if I play the ace of hearts and they are 4-0, I'll go down. But if they're 4-0 with my right hand opponent having four of them, that's gonna have me make 7. That's way more likely than the 4-0 the other way. They've got one club and 7 diamonds. I'm doing it. I'm risking it. Don't rough this. Okay, didn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna play a club and claim. Only 60, so everybody bid 6 clubs in that hand. No, 75%. So this is a very flat set so far. This is pretty amazing. I have a feeling that the person who's far ahead isn't very far ahead. That one board will get me back in front. 18, spade. Did anyone get to 7? Oops, other tables. No, but somebody got to 6 hearts. That was obviously a much better contract. What was 2 hearts? Oh, I could have bid 2 hearts. Okay, I didn't even know that was even in the ball game. I haven't played strong drum shifts in my entire life. Okay, that would have been a perfect bid. Okay, I'm making a mental note about that. Because now partner would have bid 4 hearts, and that would have been easy, easy, free cheese, good bid by Pit 001. Yeah, okay. I have 18. I could bid 2 clubs. My options are 2 clubs, 3 clubs, or 2 no trump. I am not strong enough for 3 clubs. 3 clubs game force. 18 with a like random stiff king is not a game force. So I'm gonna bid 2 no. I think that's middle ground. Showing my 18 points and yeah, got the game anyway, but kept the club suit silent. Okay. Beautiful. That's a great start to this hand. Let's take this heart finesse. And another one. Okay, I might make 7 on this hand. No, okay, so 6, unless the spades are breaking, and they are breaking badly, so I don't know. Maybe there was a discard. Let me try claiming only 1 loser. No, okay, so I'll claim giving 2 tricks. Perfect. So that was a pretty good score, right? What did I get? 85, but I haven't caught up to the person in first. It's probably that Pit 007, right? 001. All right, 8, 13, 21. This is too strong for 2-0. 21 in a 5-card suit and all prime. 13 and 8, 21. Yeah, it's too strong for 2-0, so I'm going to open 2 clubs and show 22. Usually with a 5-card suit, I'm definitely gonna do more YouTube card play videos. Right now, I'm just trying to do stuff that is zero prep. I just burned myself up with a lot of teaching, burned myself out with a lot of teaching prep work over the last few months. So now I'm just doing this stuff where I don't have to do anything to prepare, that I can just hit a button to say go live and just do some stuff. That's where I'm at. But yeah, there's tons of suit combos that are very worthwhile looking into, and I'll definitely get back to that at some stage. All right, nothing doing so far. I can bid 2-0 to show a balanced minimum. That's kind of what I'm gonna probably do. I don't. I could pass also. I might as well bid 2-0 and get our system. Three clubs, Stamen. Part of me wants to get to show four spades here with this. It looks like they're going to start by playing heart. Um, I mean, it's so random for me to do that, though. I'm not doing it. I'm just going to bid 3 diamonds. Hopefully, we'll be able to rip 9 before they can get in the heart suit. No, it would. Ooh, 5, 6 tricks. Too bad. I had to open 2-0 and maybe play 2-0. This is not a good board. Appreciate that about the thought process. That's kind of what I'm hoping. I'm taking my tricks just because like I'm pretty much dead to rights. I'm gonna go 3 down. I probably should have been watching everything. What happened there? Oh. Alright, there were better ways for me to bid that hand. It didn't hurt me. I guess everybody had struggled. I was just a little bit below average. Not a lot. I mean, look, what did I upgraded by a point? I could have. So if I had bid 3 spades, that would have worked out probably a little better. I'm sure I wouldn't have gone down 3 in. Oh, that's a really good question, Wiley. I might that they very well might not have found heart lead, although it looks like they. Oh, did everybody open 2 clubs in my hand? No, 2 no, 3 clubs, 3 diamonds. Yeah, that's their 5-card suit. That was lucky. That's funny. Like that wouldn't have entered my thought process. Honestly, like should I open 2 clubs? But that might get then they might bid hearts. Like that doesn't go through my brain. Obviously, in hindsight, that certainly could have burned me, but luckily it didn't. I'm still alive here in second place with only 61 in second. It's usually by this point, 61 would be farther down. All right. Anyway, let's do this. Partner does not have 3-card heart support. I have only 12, and I have 3 diamonds, and partner only has 12. This is a best hand tournament. I'm just gonna go 2 hearts and call it a day. No, when you bid 2-0, yeah, Monique, I just play systems on. Oh, did I have 13? I have 13. Oh, oops. That's what happens when I play too many boards in a row. Anyway, I can still get lucky right on this hand. I have 4 potential losers. Let's do it. Let's get lucky. I don't. So I don't. I just play systems on. I don't change my bids around. All right, this is looking good. Oh, but they didn't lead King of Diamonds, Ace of Diamonds, and a Diamond Rough. That's too bad. So if I'd gone Ace King of Diamonds, that would have I mean, if I'd gone Ace King of Hearts, that would have made game. Oh, and there's still a chance that it was Queen Doubleton of Trumps offside. So what? Oh, their partner had a stiff heart. They had 4 hearts to the queen, so they didn't lead the Ace of Diamonds. But if they led the Ace, like against 4, they might have just led Ace King of Diamonds and a diamond. So, yeah, I moved up. So, oh, what happened? Only 8 boards. Oh, I wasn't playing a 12 border. Okay, all right. So my streak is alive. I'm thrilled. I by mistake entered an 8 thing. Phew! All right. That does not count. On definitely does not count. I would have had four more boards to catch the person, and it was the person who intelligently jumped to two hearts. Strong jump shift. The streak survives. The streak survives, and I still have 15 minutes to figure out. All right, explain to me where these zenith things are. Where are they? We go back. Um, look, that's fair game. That does not count. I believe that is completely fair. That does not count. I said I need to win 4 12 board things in a row. So BBO points. So what do I do here? I go to Robot World. Zenith Daylong. This thing. But how many boards is it? 16 boards. Okay, so I can't do that right now. I have to go and pick up my son in about 15 minutes. I have to leave. So what can I do that's really fast, really quick? Just one. I'm just getting my little one. Yeah, I've never really played strong jump shifts. It's funny. I was talking about, for those of you that saw me talking about my system with Adam the other day. He hates weak jump shifts, which is interesting to me. I've always just kind of played them and done with it. I never really understood strong jump shifts. The idea that you jump the idea that you would jump to with a strong hand never really resonated with me. I've been taught not to jump with strong hands. Like that's like my whole philosophy is like when you have a strong hand, you go slow and you may leave room to bid out the things. Um, oh, you can start and then. But if I start the Zenith thing and play 3 hands, when I log back into Bridge Base, am I stuck in the Zenith thing, or can I do other things? I can do other things. All right. I'll start. Intermediate jump shifts, like a club 2 hearts intermediate. Yeah, I look. That's got life too. All right. So I'm gonna start this. So I'm gonna register, and then this. I'm in the right thing right here. The Zenith, right? Is that correct? Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna register, and then what happens? And now I click play now. All right. How long do I have to finish this? Okay, so this is 16 boards, match points. Okay. All right. Okay, they have 18, 19 on my right. Okay. Surely I can do both at the same time. All right, King of Clubs seems pretty standard. So now it's not best hand. Okay, back to bridge. Hold on a second. Ooh. That was a really weird dummy. How'd the spinning go? Okay, that was a really weird dummy. Oh, so those other tournaments don't have advanced bots. Like the 12 board ACBL things don't have advanced bots. Okay, so it's funny. So what happened in the spade suit was that anyway, whatever. It looks like the Declare is just going to take all the tricks here. The ACBL 12 board things have standard. I agree. I don't like the best hand things. I think that I totally agree. I find that to be like a not a fun part of the game. So I had to keep one spade because if I pitched both spades, they could pitch their ace of spades away, and then dummy would be good. Oh, you all play the Zenith, but are we all playing the same hands, or it's a day long? No, it's a day long. I'm sorry. Okay. All right, that was like about as boring as they come. I can't see how other people did. That was the flattest hand in the world. I couldn't do anything to to stop this one from, other than the fact that the opponents could make a slam. I didn't overcall two clubs. Maybe if I bid two clubs, they might have bid a slam. So okay, I'm not opening for no Trump. Nobody has told me that, but you will not see me be opening for no Trump. 1 out of 6 declare. Okay. All right, this is a pretty standard lead for me. I'm going to lead the Queen of Clubs. Safest lead, I think. Although so often when I lead the Queen of Clubs, King 10 third hits on my left, and they get to finesse me out of it. I wish the robots played discards, like good discards. Wow, that's a very clever play by the robot here. Very clever. If they have King 10 or whatever, I'm playing low anyway. That would have been very clever if they have Ace King 10 of clubs to get me to duck, but the robots just, I can't imagine them giving up on Queen Jack double 10 of clubs. King of Diamonds back. That was your choice, robot? Okay, can I concede? I should concede. I forget what. I haven't been watching close enough. I'm kind of reading chat and playing, so it's hard to do everything. All right, there was so the robot just my lead, I guess, screwed me on this hand. I'm gonna get a bad board. So if I let a diamond, we would have got two hearts, a diamond, and a club. The robot was end played. The robot knows it's end played. Like, cause why wouldn't it have shifted to the Jack of Hearts? Oh, cause it just thought the chances were that the king was gonna drop the queen. What hand types are they opening for no Trump with? Just random hands, or like I don't understand. Why is that fun? I'm a little bit I'm a little bit of what I don't know what the best word to describe me. I'm a bridge. I'm a fanatic for the actual game. So like when I don't get my thrills out of doing the craziness. I mean I can understand other people have enjoying it, but it's not. Like, but what hand are you doing it on? Like, what are you just like you're like as a preempt or any hand? Okay. All right. This looks like a pretty. Can I do something on this hand? Ace of clubs, rough a club. No, I can't really end play anybody on this hand. Okay, okay. Well, I'm not opening for no Trump anyway. I'm warning you now. You got the wrong customer here. So far, I had an opening lead that blew a trick, and I had nothing else happen. So I feel a lot less in control of this event than I do when I'm playing in a best hand tournament. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, what am I doing? How about I open 1-0 when I have 15? All right. This is why we don't lead the opponent's suits. This is an interesting hand. Lots of communication. So if I'm like in third seat with a zero count, I can just open for no Trump for free. Okay, okay. One day they're going to change that bug and you're just all going to get burned all at the same time. I don't know if I'm gonna play the Jack of Hearts right now. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I know that I can finesse the 8. So I didn't need the club finesse. That was good. I can play the 7 of spades is good. Throw away a club. 7 of hearts and finesse them for the 8. And claim, making 3. That was a pretty cute hand. I know I went through that pretty quickly, but it was I led when they led the 10 of hearts because I had the 7 6 of hearts in dummy. I knew I could lead the, like, if I didn't have the 5 in my hand, I couldn't have afforded to lead the jack. I can't make this any bigger, can I? But it's because I have the 5, I can lead the jack because I know that I'm gonna that I if as long as that's stiff 10 or 10 doubleton, I know I'm gonna be able to finesse them for the 8 of hearts on the way back, so I can afford to play the jack. Like, if I didn't have the 5 of hearts, I would need to lead hearts twice towards my jack 9 in order to get 2 heart tricks out of this. But I knew I could lead the jack out of hearts. That'll save me. I had an entry problem to dummy. Anyway, the queen of clubs was on side, so it was like really a nothing hand. So everybody's gonna make 3 no trump. I could have been 1 no over 1 heart or whatever, or 1 spade. 1 spade looks like it would have worked out pretty well. Um, all right, when I have length in the opponent's suit, I always lead. I want to try and tap him out, so I'm going to lead a heart. Hopefully, make him rough, but the wrong hand is short. This is a good. I like what the robot's doing. Wow, what's going on? Maybe I should have overtaken that and not let the robot do this. They have to throw the queen of diamonds, or do they have the king of clubs? They had the king of clubs anyway, so there was nothing to this again. They did well to guess partner for the king doubleton of diamonds. That's what they should do because of my past. Maybe if I bid 1 spade or 1 no, that wouldn't have happened. All right, I have to call it a day. I'm not so sure about these non-best hand tournaments. Like the idea of sitting here with a 4 count and just following suit as the robot declares isn't awesome. At least from a viewing experience, I would think that it's pretty boring to watch. But maybe some more interesting hands come up. But yeah, keeping my attention span is difficult. So, uh, thank you. Thanks everybody. I hope that anybody that was watching on YouTube that it actually worked properly, and anybody who found this on Facebook also that it was working properly. I tried to get it all set up, and I'll find out afterwards if it did or it didn't take. But thanks everybody for coming, and I appreciate all you guys chatting and keeping me company. I'll see you guys soon.